lost with all these games. You sunk so far away. Love to watch me crawl. Light, you stop filling your eyes. No, all I see is pride. No empathy at all. Can't understand right from wrong. You're so sad. Tell me why you have to hurt me. You know I brush so easy. You're laughing as a fool. Make my openness anything for leverage. You never cared at When did this begin? This monster take your skin. You used to feel so warm. Say anything you mean. These lies are so obscene. You're so what I want. Understand all your morals can fade. You're so sad. Tell me why you have to hurt me. You know I'm bruised so easy. You're laughing as a fool. Make my opinion so anything for leverage. You never get it trapped inside the devil's den. Trapped inside the devil's den. The demons you forgot about. In the blind spot, sitting in the bed. Now I'm making a beat. Invisible to me, yeah. Corrupted souls don't know. Got black moon behind the dry wall. Couldn't even see, even when you bleed. So now you can feel. Don't know what is real. Way deep down. Maybe me to run around. Wanna give but I don't. Do what's right but I won't. Wanna be found. Let the music hear the hammer. Down, drowning in my hell. Breathe. Lost myself.
Sounds about right.
At least it's not the sound of Nick's cat honking.
I mean, do
I'm
you want
waiting
that?
for it. Where is it?
Oh!
Paul's random noises is 70% of my brain activity, okay?
This is called
Thank you.
ADHD.
Becoming
What do you
90%
mean?
of mine.
God.
God, I can't function right now. There it is.
Alright, go back to sleep.
All right. Let's come in for our 8th session of the Adventures Within Feylin. We left off with a pretty peaceful session last time. More of a calm scenario where our players returned after defeating the goblins and approached the manor and attempts to receive the item they were promised and the gold. The conversation went smoothly for the most part until a certain someone had entered and made it slightly more difficult, in which they may have had an easier time figuring out the items, names, and the effects they may have had he not entered the manor at the time he did. With the assumption as to what the items may do, or maybe just picking out the best item that they assume would be right for them. The party, well, better yet, Raylith, picked out an item called the Immovable Rod, in which he now has a rod that is immovable. And as the day continued on, the party entered the tavern with a cat.
Lay down, stop being
And
annoying.
Miss Molly mentioned the dance contest that happens every once in a while and for special occasions. To which the party agreed to do, besides Raylith and Rana, who stayed behind. Upon having the dance competition come to a close, the winner was Doubt, who received gold as compensation for his victory, taking the championship role from Miss Molly. To which the party quickly wrapped up, decided on plans, and went to bed. When waking up, the party made do with talking to the merchants close by, gathering rations for the trip, the journey, learning how to braid a horse's hair, in which they braided Cinnamon's hair, and then made their way out of the town of Kaelkirk toward Hadley, which is where we'll be picking up in the scorching hot weather. Is everyone ready to pick up in scorching hot weather?
Sounds like a normal southern summer to me.
I mean, 2 of you are in summer. So this will be fun. Do let me know if it's not pulling it.
He's just loading.
Loading.
I don't see someone's name on the thing. Xena's name's just gone. I see Xena's name in the bottom left,
Yeah,
but their X on the top is just not there.
I'm in the void. Everything's dark.
I don't see mine either.
Oh, no.
I just see Ava. Okay, if you're gonna be annoying, you're gonna get kicked out. Okay, he wants to get kicked
No,
out.
I see ANN.
I
just
see
don't see
AN.
X.
I see GAN. Oh my god.
Oh, there's Night Blue, or no, that's actually
Sweet.
Nick. Nick's
Yeah.
already over here. Ava's over here.
Hello.
Night Blue, who has the best current PC, is still taking the longest.
That's the best
I'm
PC.
in a different country.
I thought you had a really shit PC, and that's why you lagged all the
Oh,
time.
I
No, they
upgraded my
upgraded.
graphics card.
What graphics card do you have?
I now have a 4070.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They have like a lot less issues with a lot of things now. It's great.
I
Oh,
live.
Xena came out of the void.
Why am I still on the map?
I can't believe it. We only have one horse
Oh,
when we bought
there
two.
we go.
I know.
What?
It's the best PNG I could find, man.
I have 2? What?
Yeah, we bought 2 horses. We bought a wagon.
You guys have a wagon, I believe, because it's the
Middle.
You guys didn't buy the best of the best. You bought the second best
Yes.
Mhm.
because it's cheaper.
Yes.
And
Oh,
you
yeah, that's
guys-
right. We need to talk
Yep.
to you. Is it okay that we took 20 gold from you?
Oh yeah,
It was
you should
17.
probably
Did-
tell her
did
that you're
you-
talking to her.
You were asleep. So we said as a group that we would all pitch in for the wagon and the 2 horses, but that's why I'm talking to you right now.
Okay, has it been deducted off my inventory yet?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. As long as
Otherwise,
you
I would be
agree.
poor.
Yeah.
And I would kill you.
No, yeah, made sure it wouldn't put you in debt because if it did, it was gonna be like okay, so Rana would tell you guys that they don't have that kind of money right now.
How do you not have money? I have 160 gold.
I have 95.
I have like half of that.
Oh. I thought we got paid quite a decent amount for each mission.
I'm poor.
At the beginning, they give all our money away.
Not all of it.
Most
50
of it.
gold worth.
I have
Listen.
24 gold.
I see. Okay. Anyways.
So what we are learning is that 2 of our players are extremely poor.
It's fine, we're still extremely rich for,
Yeah,
bumbling
pretty-
fucking peasants.
pretty well off. All right. Well, who actually the next person to roll a D100 for event is Izina,
Oh, okay. It's time to kill everyone.
I believe. Yeah.
I don't know.
60. Let me look at my
No,
team.
not this song. God damn it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
The same song that started playing during the Grove revival just started playing when I rolled to 60.
Maybe you should just listen to our music. It's way better.
No.
Yes.
Fine, I guess I'll be sleeping soon again then.
Oh no. No, you feel free to listen to whatever you want to listen to.
No, Nick just told me that I can only listen to this.
Okay. Well, as you guys leave Kaokurt, you start to notice that any and all trees start to become more sparing the further you go out, and less and less. The heat seems to be cooking you. As the heat intensifies, the less cover you have. The further you get from Kaokurt, the less cover you seem to be able to find. As the horses seem to be needing more care, as well as you're starting to get dehydrated quicker and in need of more rations. Mind you, scorching heat, hot weather, the horses are going to need break quicker, and everyone's going to need to take double their rations to keep themselves hydrated. How far would you guys like to travel? Normally you could travel 24 miles on horseback. But you do notice that even after traveling 6 miles, these horses are already panting heavily. Even Cinnamon seems to be struggling, and Cinnamon's only carrying one person. There is no appropriate shade to be found the further you go out. At the current moment, I'd say you guys could find at least one tree because you haven't gone too far. But if you travel any further, you notice that this whole area is barren.
We can
What would
stay
the party
under a
like to make a
tree
decision?
and wait for the next day and hope that it's better. Or we can risk it.
There's no need to risk it. I don't think that we are in a rush.
Also, I need the party to make perception checks.
So, how about we get the horses onto a tree?
Rana and Olvara, you two are looking around. Olvara, you may be looking around at everything just because, you're now in your summer state and everything looks very burnable. Um, but you still notice, along with Rana, the animals that are around are attempting to find cover as quickly as possible. Some are collapsing on the ground due to the immense heat. Some you see coming from the direction where there's no shade, attempting to find cover somewhere else, attempting to find someplace that's cooler than under the scorching heat of the sun. As you look around, the animals understand that this is not something they wish to be in.
Yeah, we need to find shelter.
Let's go find the tree.
Okay. As the party decides to divert and attempt to find shelter, you have to go off path a little bit. But as you travel just a little bit further to the west, you find a tree that can house you, your carts, and your horses. I presume the party has decided to rest for the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scorching heat weather sucks. So you guys
Mhm.
made no distance today.
It
But
might
the
be best if
horses-
we go overnight instead of trying to go through the day.
Not trying to get the horses to sleep though.
The horses seem in need of liquids and care at the moment, as they're panting heavily.
Olvara will take care of Cinnamon.
You can see that Ulrich has already hopped off his horse and is currently tending to his horse.
Okay, then I'll take care of the horse. One of the horses.
Understood. Would anyone else like to care for the other draft horse?
I can try, but I have no skill in it, so if anyone wants to assist or take over,
Yes. I can help.
Well, you are already
You are
tending to
one.
another horse.
I'm
Yeah, so
really
that'd be
not
one of the other two.
I
good with
can
animals.
do it. I can try.
So, Rana, you're the one tending to it, and Raylith is assisting? And Rana is the one who will roll the animal handling. Elvara, I need one from you. So, Rana gets advantage, Elvara, regular.
A 2 and a
Oh.
3. What the fuck?
Mine's still low.
Understood. Give me a moment to roll my boy's animal handling. Even his is low. Oh no.
They're just so upset with the heat.
Olvara, you'll have no issue. The horse seems to take to the water rather easily and quickly. As you've taken off the reins and whatnot and allowed it to kind of rest itself. Rana, you and Raylith seem to be struggling with those reins a bit. The clip may be stuck, it maybe have melted to the leather, so it seems you're struggling to get the clips off and to actually remove the reins from this horse. And the horse seems to be struggling a bit because it's getting agitated as the ropes are still very warm against its skin. So it seems to be getting a little bit more wily. And Ulrich seems to have little issues with Cinnamon as he's removing the reins and whatnot from his horse in the saddle to allow it to cool off. Even Cinnamon, as calm as a horse as they are, seem to be a little agitated due to the heat. But Rana and Raylith, you are having struggles with this horse. Doubt, you can notice that the two down below that are trying to attempt to get the reins off this horse and the straps and the metal, the horse seems to be kicking around a lot as the cart's starting to shake.
I'd be careful with that horse.
I've never fitted a horse of its equipment. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone take
Dwarf, no?
over.
Fine.
I don't do horses either, so
That's
Is
not
anyone
my
assisting
fault.
Doubt?
Try.
Yes.
Understood. You know what to do. Roll sleight of, not sleight of hand. Jesus, animal handling. Okay. Due to the bucking and kicking it was doing beforehand, you do notice you have a bit more of a struggle than you would like, but you did watch how Ulrich took the saddle and stuff off of his horse and are able to kind of replicate that with this one. Even though there's no saddle, you recognize the straps are the same kind of make. And you do notice that some of it's kind of burned a bit onto the horse's skin, and you pour maybe some water on there just to calm it down a bit. And eventually you are able to remove the straps with the help of Raelith and Rana and allow the horse to calm itself down as it sits in the grass.
That's how you tend to a horse.
okay. Let's see.
As the horses lay in the grass under the tree, being fed their food for the day and being given water, they just calm themselves and kind of rest. What would everyone like to do?
Should we eat?
Well, yes.
Would you like me to go catch some things so we don't have to waste our
You sure you want to go out in that weather right now?
Hee
It's even hot for us.
I'll bet we stick to rations for now.
Okay.
Why are you even listening to me for?
I don't know, but tired.
You're just tired.
Yes.
I understand that one.
Understood. Reminder. The rations on a day like this are doubled.
Rana, do you need any rations?
I mean, out of character, yeah. I
Now,
never
didn't
got
you
the
buy-
chance to buy anything.
Now,
They-
you bought Rana rations. Just give them the rations so you don't have to hold on to them.
There you go. I'm going to give you this one, and then I'm going to give you 9 days worth of rations.
Okay, I'll add it.
So currently you're eating one, and then have 9. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't think I got it.
Hmm.
I don't think I got any rations. Because I only have the 6.5 that I have in my explorer's pack.
Oh, did you not buy any after the session last time?
No.
Okay. Just
I spent money on the cart thing.
We all spent money on the cart.
Yeah. And now I just have money and 6 days of rations. Mm.
6 days of rations should do fine for now. Just know that you would take note that you need to buy rations when you next are able to.
I'll catch things. I am good.
Or you can
survival.
attempt to catch things, yes. Okay. Well, if everyone is deciding to rest until nightfall, I believe. Is that what the party's plan is?
Yeah, I guess travel at
Yeah.
night today.
Understood. Well, the party Are any of you sleeping? Or are the elves trancing?
I would say,
Yeah, probably in turns, obviously.
Yeah, probably asleep.
Understood. The ones taking watches would be, I presume, Rana, Raylith, Olvara, since the three of you trance.
Yeah.
So all of you go ahead and roll perception checks.
That's another 18. Okay.
Now I need you to roll me a d20.
me
Is
too.
it 220?
And Rana as well, yes. I need both of you to roll a d20.
Do you want it hidden?
Yours can be, yeah, and so can Rana's.
Yeah.
Blind or just private?
Do
I
private.
usually do private. Oh no.
Oh, god damn it. Give me a moment.
I can't wait to get stabbed and shot.
Give me a moment. I need to get a thing up. Hold on. God, I was not expecting this to happen so early.
So what did you roll, Zena?
Well, I know mine is bad, but not that bad, so I'm sorry.
So
Don't
what
kill
did
us.
you roll, Zena?
That's up to you if you want to say anything.
Well, above a 5 and below is 10.
Oh, okay.
So, kind of bad, but still not that bad.
Okay.
I usually also need to roll Constitution, I believe, to see how much I can resist.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I rolled under a 5.
I guessed so. Right, this music is putting me to sleep.
Yeah, put your music on.
Fuck you, Nick. I don't confirm to your rolls.
You and your fucking Attack on Titan music.
It's not only Attack on Titan.
Fix my shit here. God damn it. It's making me struggle. God damn. Switch this mic over to that. Because I
Oh.
wasn't expecting this to happen. Okay.
Okay,
Let's
see
get
you
the first
later.
one out of the way. Well, I'm gonna describe yours first. You are indeed having
Should
one.
I?
110%. Yes, you should roll your constitution.
It's going good, Silent.
Because it is below a 10 to have one.
Just vibing this.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Your constitution's not bad. Honestly, you're going to toss and turn in your sleep. You are going to see visions of people you knew dying. Like you're reliving the memory once again. No pain. You don't feel anything during this one. It's simply a dream.
Just flashes.
It is flashes of memories as if you are reliving the moments.
Yeah, just vibing.
Now, doubt.
What do I need to roll?
I need to pull you for 2 seconds.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I find you
Give me
too. I'm
2
reading
seconds,
manga.
guys. This one won't take as long because he already knows what's happening.
Don't take all your time.
I'm getting shot. Somebody's getting shot.
So I was thinking, Ava, if I created a Minecraft server for my Twitch server, should I keep it conformed to just a few friends, or should I allow anyone to do it? But I just kind of, you know.
Friends only.
I'm thinking, if anything, subscriber based. So
Possible.
if you're a subscriber, you can join. Or of course, if you have the rural friends of VR. And then I would just do what Lyra did, and then just sit in my own channel where, you know, the people who I actually would want to speak to, you know, the security channel pretty much, and allow those people to, you know, hang out, and then I just kind of let the other people, you know, in the server do what they want. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Yes.
My brain is failing me. I'm very tired for some reason.
Oliver, wake up.
Oh,
Yoke's dead.
it'd be really funny if it was Ulrich that gets shot. Do 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 do. My playlist isn't playing.
Why can I not add mage armor to my at will section?
Okay. I'm gonna play you guys to a map real quick. Let me find my
Oh,
goddamn.
okay.
Are you gonna roll for things for me very quickly? Are you gonna wait for that?
I am going to wait for that.
Mhm.
But I can roll it here in a second. I can play you guys all to the. Ooh, that is. Wow, how did I get pulled to this map? Excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah. Delete these lights because these aren't needed.
Confused. I can't add my mage armor to at will.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Play you guys down here.
Good thing
So
you
we're
did.
just using this map as like representation of what's going on. Your tokens need to be updated.
I'll take my card name. This isn't on, so this is natural.
Okay. Let me go ahead and look at this again. Yeah, so I need to make this a private. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot how to roll dice.
/R.
Oh, it's really bad.
Yeah, professional, it's fun.
It's fine. I've just, oh, my brain was just like, I don't remember how to do this.
You're gonna unpause us so we can put us on.
I
Or
will
we just
unpause.
so we hiding
Yes,
under here.
there you are.
We hiding under.
You are basically underneath. Also, just so you know, I'm doing the thing for you
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. So you can see, there you go.
Oh. Okay.
Twins.
Oh.
As night comes around, and those of you who were tranced awaken to nothing happening, you take your watches. You notice as whoever was taking a watch while Rana was asleep, you noticed as Rana was tossing and turning in their trance, struggling to stay asleep. But you also notice Doubt is doing the same. They both seem to be struggling in their sleep, both depicting symptoms of nightmares, maybe bad dreams of the sort. As Rana awakens, actually, I guess my question would be, Rana, were you taking first or second watch?
Probably first.
First? Okay. Well, then Doubt and Rana will both awaken around the same time. So you two can decide who awakens first, or however you want to do it. But night comes around in about the 8 hours has passed since Doubt fell asleep. About 4 hours have passed since Rana went into their trance. Raylith and Alvara, I assume both of you are taking this second watch.
Yeah.
As the night comes, the sun goes down and the moon rises. The temperature cools a little bit, but it's still very warm as the day has not passed. Better to travel in, but still a little more than you would like for heat-wise. More normal to you, but to the others and the horses, well, it would be a struggle. Sigarak, Doubt, and Rana all waken. Go ahead.
Do you wanna roll this D20 see who wakes up first?
Sure. Higher one wakes up first.
That's
Well,
a nat 20.
you're definitely
I
you're
think we
definitely
know
gonna
who's waking up first.
just add a 0 by mine.
Give me a moment to play something. Doubt. You awaken with a jolt.
Understood.
As they awaken, Olvara,
Yes.
they... Does that hit you, Olvara?
Yeah, it dies.
Oh god.
I have a
Understood.
12.
As they awaken, you notice a strange coloration from their hand as a blast of magic is fired at you, doing 1 necrotic damage as a hand reaches out from behind you and grabs your shoulder, melts away your clothing. And a necrotic touch.
What the heck?
Raylith, you've just seen this. This is very similar to what happened the last time.
You know what? Just. And just keep sitting there. Doesn't care.
It's just...
Oh, understand. Why? Why is that there? Get the fuck out of here. Also, it's not letting me do the up and down thing again. for health
up?
Up and
was.
down.
Oh,
Oh.
is it
On
doing
the-
that?
You probably need to go to your full-on sheet and fill it in manually.
I
That's what I
updated
did.
it, but that's weird. That's weird.
Oh, I had it at the right health.
It's still. Oh, is it? Oh, there. Sorry.
I was.
My bad. All right. Rana, with the noise that just happened, you do awaken, as some people seem to have been a little startled by what just happened. No loud noises, no one screaming, but you can hear Sigaric and Olvara say something to Doubt.
I'm gonna
What is happening?
look
Hi.
with perception to see what I notice.
Okay.
Nothing.
With a natural 1, you are groggy as hell, and you feel like you got your sleep, but awakening is taking you a bit because of the dreams you were having. As you seem to be looking up and through the leaves and above you at the starry sky that's just appeared.
Ugh. Is everyone alright?
That was just really weird. Why did that happen?
Why did what happen?
What happened?
I don't know. Something touched my shoulder and now my clothes are.
Doubt attacking people again.
Uh.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know. This music's too intense for my taste, though.
I'll turn it down.
A bit.
And with
No
that,
music
Doubt
here.
shot a musician.
I'll just blast.
They-
Do we want to travel again, or
I mean,
I don't know
yeah.
much about this place.
Well, the air still feels quite warm, but I'm sure if there is a breeze, it will
It's better than being in the
help
direct
a lot more.
sunlight. We'll keep moving.
Yes.
Olvara.
Hmm?
Give me the next roll for weather for the next day when it comes.
Druidcraft. I don't know. D20?
D100.
D100, that's right. Dude.
Okay. Feel free to. Are you guys planning to pack up and attempt travel again tonight?
Yes.
Understood. You all start to plan up and begin packing your things, re-equipping the horses with the saddles and whatnot. Sigaric will, or Ulrich will, I'm going to roll his animal handling to re-equip his horse. Who would like to re-equip the other 2 horses?
I'll roll it this time for one.
I'll assist.
Yeah, yeah.
Understood. You both will have no issue. As you straddle the horse back up with its reins, re-tie it to the wagon, get everything resupplied, put onto the wagon, eat your last rations for the day, as you all do feel a bit more exhausted as you were still laying in hot weather, sleeping. You all do need to take another ration.
I'm so confused how many rations I have now.
So, because it's double rations, instead of half a ration for half the day, it's a full ration for half the day.
Oh,
So you would have had to have taken 2 rations for the day to be fed.
full and a half ration.
I just take a glance over at the FT server just because, just I go through Discord and so why are there 3 different people in the 3 different work channels? That shit pisses me off so much. Anyways.
Shit happens, man.
Awesome.
If we're making perception checks for this one, I'm guessing it's going to be with a negative modifier.
Yeah, because the fact that it's nighttime now. Like, yes, most of you have night vision, or like, dark vision and whatnot. And 2 of them have devil sight, but still,
Mm-hmm.
you can only see so far.
So what would the disadvantage or just minus a certain amount?
You can roll it normally, and I'll do my minuses because I have a thing in my head for it.
Jeez, what is with my rolls?
I don't know. Your rolls are a little low today. Doubt got a worse one on that one though, so you should feel good about yourself for that one.
Doubt's got their eyes closed because I got a really bad headache again.
Yeah. Understood. Now, Doubt. I need the D100 roll. And how far would you like to try pushing your horses today? Because you do have to push them back east, back to the road.
Going pretty much back the same path east and then as far down until we can't, the horses start to, be tired.
Understood. So you push them about another mile back onto the path, and then travel about 15 miles before the horses start to seem a little bit tired again, as the heat is still affecting them ever so slightly, but the heat starts to dim as the night continues on and the moon rises to its higher peak. The weather seems to calm down a bit, but you understand that it's probably best not to push the horses too far. Now, Alvara and Raylith will notice in these mountains, right here, the same green flash that was announced nights before your arrival in Kael'Kurt. A few more this time, though. As one green flash appears here, another lower in the mountains, one just above the chasms, and then nothing.
What is happening over there?
I don't know, but I do want to figure out.
I did say the whole rumor thing is that it's something coming into our plane.
Like I did?
Yes. But it tends to be like horror stories that they tell kids.
Should we check it out?
Probably not.
Not yet. We have a job to do and we don't want to get sidetracked.
Once we figure out the Illity issue, then we can go check that.
Okay.
Understood. I'm presuming, as you notice the horses are starting to
Yeah.
get tired, you do attempt to take a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. We all to this map. Now, I forgot to do a map. I was doing a few maps this morning, but I forgot to do a few that had no trees for the camp, at the very least.
That's fine. It's imagination, there's no trees here. Cool.
Yeah. You are in just an open field. There are no trees.
We're role players. We're good at using our imagination.
I just zoom in to where there's no trees.
That's what I just did.
Perfect. Apologies, guys. Understood. You all set up for the camp for the night. The weather's starting to calm itself. Or for the day, anyway. You notice that the moon is starting to get to a different point. Now, I'll actually ask this question because I should have asked this question. Would you guys like to push on through the day and attempt to rest the night after? Or are you guys resting during the day and attempting to move up again during the night?
I mean, noticing
Or
that
the
we've already
afternoon.
slept twice within the span of a day and a half, pretty much, I would just say we're taking like a short, like,
We're giving the
little-
horses a break. Yeah.
yeah, we're
So,
basically
a short
napping.
rest.
We're not full sleeping.
Before the sun comes up, can I roll a
Mhm.
perception to see if I can catch anything?
If you would like to attempt to make your way, you can attempt to catch something at disadvantage due to the animals having already fled this area.
All attempts as well.
Uh,
So what do we roll?
survival?
It's perception to see if you guys can even find anything.
Perception disadvantage.
Rana, as you go out into the open fields attempting to see, can't find anything among the heat and grass that might be hiding around still. Maybe a bigger animal if you're lucky. Roll me a d12.
1d12. Choose this one. 2.
Now roll me a d4. Now roll me. If you would like to attempt, you do find a small pack of raccoons. 4 of them. As they're skittering about, attempting to, now that it's nighttime and starting to cool off a bit, starting to re-find their way back to their home. If you'd like to try to attack them, go ahead and roll your attack. Understood. With one with an arrow, you pierce one clean through the neck as it drops. Would you like to try again? As the others start to scatter.
Yes. Take another.
Go ahead and roll another time.
Wait. Previous roll for longbow +1 is not completed. Cancel. What?
It's because you
Because you
haven't
didn't
rolled
roll your
damage.
attack.
Fine, I'll roll damage for the sake of being able to hold this attack.
It's 10. Yeah, you fucking destroyed it. Okay. With another arrow. Clean kill. The others are starting to get further away. Would you like to try one more?
I'll roll once more, and I'm guessing that's disadvantage now.
I'm increasing the DC as you roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say longbow has some sick ass range.
There you go. That misses probably.
Yeah, it does. As they've started to scatter and dipped behind some bush that was in the open field, they've escaped your line of sight as the arrow flies past. You do, though, have 2 raccoons that you just now have to go fetch.
Yeah.
Olvara.
Yeah.
As you scavenge around, roll me a d12. Okay. Roll me a d8. Now, okay. You find a small pond, just some small little thing that may have been left by a passing rainstorm, potentially. Maybe this is where water has leaked from a nearby lake, as there appear to be fish in it. 2 of them. Would you like to attempt to catch fish?
Yes.
You're attempting to catch them. Normally, I believe it'll be a survival. Okay. You're able to catch one as it's trying to slip through, but you skillfully use the advantage of how small this little pond is, and are able to grasp one in your hands. Would you like to try to grab the other?
Yes.
What do you do with the first fish first?
Oh, she doesn't know where to put it, so she just puts it in her bag, locks it up tight.
Okay. Understood. You just have a live fish in your bag.
Yep.
As it's squirming
fine.
around,
It's fine.
suffocating. Okay, roll me another survival. Yeah, okay. Well, you're able to catch this one as well. As you've caught the first one easily enough, you realize the most easy way to catch these would be to corner them and get them stuck in an area where they can't swim onto either side. So you skillfully catch this one as well. You're able to return with 2 fish. So, for knowledge, Rana, you have 2 rations, because each raccoon counts for a ration. And Alara, you caught 2 fish, which count for half a ration each, so you have a ration. Did I say Rana? Alvara. And about this time, it has been about an hour or so. I will say that Alvara and Rana both need to roll Constitution, as it is still scorching heat.
Check or saving?
It is a saving throw.
Ooh.
Rana, you seem to have been fine, as you didn't really have to chase around the prey too much. You mainly stuck to a higher hill vantage point and released your arrows from a distance. And you merely made sure to walk to your prey just to make sure not to exhaust yourself in the heat, even if it is nighttime. Alvara, you had to move around a decent bit to make sure to trap those fish. You do actually gain yourself a level of exhaustion due to the heat. And I believe that is not updatable on the current sheet.
I don't think there is now. You may just have to make a note of it. Oh no, there is exhaustion under the skills.
Where?
So if you look at like survival, under survival there is exhaustion. Above
Oh.
supplies.
That's a really weird place to put it.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is.
The sheet's a bit
Oh
weird,
yeah, it
but it's
is a
fine.
really weird place.
Hydrating.
I can attempt to find a better sheet. The problem is, like, the sheet I wanted to use would fuck with, like, all my modules, and I just couldn't
I
chance that.
can. The one that I found easiest to use is definitely churches, but then again, we got used to that quite fast. So, I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, water.
During that time, I think Doubt would have probably been looking through their book. Just laying down.
What other ones do you not know for your spells?
I think
You have
it's
three.
literally just the fourth one on my cantrips, but that's a requirement before I can do that if I remember correctly.
Yep, that is.
And I think
Okay.
it's Arms of Hadar. I think that's it.
I have a kitten attacking me.
Okay, understood. Well, Elvira eats their fish.
Nom, 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 nom,
For the next half ration they needed. Rana, what would you like to do with your raccoons?
Yeah, I'll prepare them for the first rations of the day, so to say. And then share one without.
Understood.
Did you just hit me? What the fuck?
Well, as they return, Raylith and Doubt, you notice that Elvira has come back with 2 fish. As they start to pick them out of their bag, as they did not kill them, they're still kind of squirming around in the bag, just almost void of life at this point. And Rana returns holding them up by their tails, 2 raccoons, both shot cleanly and killed. As Rana prepares to start preparing theirs. And I presume Elvira cooked theirs before they tried to eat it.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Sounds like you were looking for a spell
Fire.
to just flame.
Yeah.
And then when you're eating it,
I wish I had Firebolt.
Why?
Because
You would
then I
destroy
wouldn't
the
have to use
fish.
my
Blast the
first
fish.
levels.
You would destroy
You
your
would destroy
fish.
the fish.
We can make a perfectly decent fire.
I make a big fire.
I mean, Hachu, I
We have
I
fire.
can't place it there. Fuck you.
Oh, oh,
It's too
Right
big
here.
to place safely in the middle there. So
It's also not, the fire isn't centered, so
yeah, it's weird how it works.
you can just say that you did it here. You don't have to stand up here by this weird bonfire. Just say it's
Well,
here.
honestly, wouldn't it be better to have it over here so we don't get overheated?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I guess I'm dead now.
Understood. Let me move where the light is then. Whoop. There.
man, my kitten's so weird.
Sigaric's gonna move over here. Ulrich. Why is his name Sigaric on here? God.
You should never update it.
Sigurd. Sig.
Figure.
It's because of the name that he went with for one episode and just decided to go back with his actual name.
I think it was session 0 and then session 1 he went with Ulrich. So it's just like
Yeah,
I've just not updated it since, but it's fine.
Where the fuck did the kitten go? Where are you?
Don't mind me while I
You
just
all
put
rest
this
for.
here. Just
You all
testing
rest for a few hours. Waiting for the day to presume, or resume. Apologies. In which the sun rises and you notice the heat has dimmed as the skies are rather clear, but even though they are clear, the heat is not intense. So feels like a normal summer day. Hot, but not scorching.
Oh, thank fuck, I was going to worry about the horses.
As the horses seem to be a little on the... They're fine, but may need another ration before they start their day.
We have grass to graze on. What do you mean?
Meaning the water in the ration,
Mm.
not the food.
Wow.
Remember, rations count for water as well.
So I don't mind this, I'm just testing things.
What?
Wet water, there you go.
Understood. You guys begin to make sure the horses are set for the day. Pack up, plan everything, get the horses saddled. I would say you guys kind of know what you're doing now for packing the horses up. If you still want to roll them for fun, you can. See if anything happens. Understood.
Rolling disadvantage. Because help from Rana,
Yeah,
I assume.
me. Hi.
It's actually the same problem.
Ulrich, no issue dealing with Cinnamon. The other two, little to no issue dealing with the other horse as you start to
Hold on.
get it set up.
Okay, yeah, it's a 10. I need to roll with disadvantage because of exhaustion.
And Olvara, you're struggling a bit as you feel a little bit tired, even after the rest. Just mainly the heat has gotten to you a bit. Can't speak today apparently. So you're a bit tired in comparison to what you think you should be. You realize maybe you overexerted yourself when you were getting the fish and the heat, and though it'd be smart to rest a bit, and not do anything too overly heavy in activity. As you all get the horses saddled and ready to go, you continue your path and continue the day. So I need to make this daytime again. Toward Hadley. Would you guys like to try to travel the full distance today?
Yes.
Understood. You travel the full 24 miles. I need everyone to roll their perceptions. And I need Raylith to roll the D100.
Man, that natural 20 got shot down.
It did. Well, yeah. 'Cause just...
Hey, I'm still at a 19.
Don't you have to roll with from disadvantage?
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, goddamn.
I
They
have
got a dirty
+7.
20, even with the disadvantage. Just funny.
Yeah. Also,
Out with a 4.
yeah, go for it.
Hmm?
I was gonna go for it.
What'd you say?
You do your thing.
I'm just reading. I'm just getting
Oh,
the
okay.
roles.
I was gonna
situated,
say, just before people, I obviously know you guys won't, but if you guys ever wanted, like, because I'm making the decisions, because everyone else is fucking indecisive as fuck, so if you don't want to travel the whole day, feel free to just say no.
Nah, that's just gonna be like, hey,
I'll
someone
think
play
about
rock,
it.
paper, scissors,
How many-
boulder, parchment, shears with me.
Can I trance while we're traveling?
You could, yeah, because you're not technically having to walk. You're just resting in a cart.
I'm trancing while
Um,
we're traveling.
It technically wouldn't classify
but you need a
as
long
a long
rest.
rest.
You need the full 8 hours to lose the exhaustion.
A
You
full
Just
need
day
to
so that
be
you know.
like stationary and not in a cart, unfortunately, to do a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could trance, but it doesn't count as a long rest. It counts as a short rest.
I never mind.
Okay. And the D100 was a 37. Okay. Okay. Understood. You guys get this fun little tidbit. Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna... What was that for?
Oh, I'm ADHD brain go burr wanted to see how much damage I'd take if I took 8d4 or 4d8 damage for a level 3 spell.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
understood. Understood, buddy. Because that's funny. Because, as you are flying by... flying?
Flying?
We're flying! Fuck, these horses are magical!
Oh my god.
We got some Pegasi.
As you're
Brag, brag,
traveling
brag.
by, I will say that Olvara and Raylith start to notice something the others don't. The path you had just traveled past seems to be the same as what you passed shortly back, a few miles ago. That rock seems extremely familiar, as you've not seen another one like it, but this almost looks exact duplicate. As the more you travel, the more you're seeing things again and again, as if you're re-traveling the same path.
Hmm.
And eventually you notice a path leading off of the main trail. That's different. That's the first thing that's been different to you for the past couple miles. Everything else seems to be the same. As the more you travel, the more everything seems to just look the same.
Do we go that way?
I guess so. Maybe.
Huh, what?
Who is the one manning the cart, by the way?
If no one else would, Raylith would try his damnedest.
Well, you can roll that animal handling, or...
I'm sitting up there next to him. I think it's best for me to do this. Okay.
Well, if... Depends. Is
mean,
Raylith the one trying it?
Raylith
Because
really
if Raylith's the one trying it, he would be
doesn't-
the one that rolls.
Raylith would not trust Elvara to drive the cart.
Understood. So
So-
you are assisting Olvara, because
Ah.
Raylith has taken the reins.
Okay.
So Raylith, roll it with advantage. Okay. You're having no issues really reining in these horses and keeping them going on the main path. As eventually you do see the other path and decide that whatever you decide, if you decide to take it or continue on, are you taking it? Are you turning the cart? Or are you continuing on the path? Because I will say, in actuality, you guys are actually back here.
Back where?
Just back
I moved
further.
you guys back 9 miles.
Yeah, if he's noticing that we're repeating, he's gonna get off the path, thinking something magical's happening and not trusting it.
Why are we getting off the path?
Yeah. You'll
Just-
notice,
Yeah,
Doubt and
yeah.
Rana, that he has taken a different turn.
Why are we?
Off the
Where
main
are we
path.
going?
Because
Because-
everything is looking the same.
We keep repeating the same landscape over and over.
So we
As
decide
you
to
are
go
now heading in the direction of the woods. The forest and to the south.
What is Doubt heard about this for? These woods.
Doubt has heard. I will drag you down for 2 seconds.
Oh, great.
Wah, 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 wah. My brain is trying to keep itself occupied.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
So,
Gonna continue this route.
hold on. It's not like we've gone to, so before it happens, we are starting to turn on the path. It's literally 30 seconds, so I can easily turn around. Now, what are you gonna
Yep,
say?
they've not gone far on the path.
Recommendation: don't go in the woods. People that come back from the woods tend to not be themselves.
Well then, you know what? Pay attention to the road and see what happens.
I,
Going back on the road.
I hate to say it, but if like the road is repeating next to the apparently very dangerous woods, I wouldn't want to go into the woods personally. But that's just me. If we keep repeating the next one, I recommend probably going on the outskirts of the
curiosity.
woods at most.
Arcana?
If we see that same rock, I'm gonna use Firebolt and hit it so there's a burn mark on it to see if the next rock that comes up has the same burn mark on it.
As you continue down the path, you notice the path repeating again.
Mm-hmm.
As all of you are paying attention this time, there is the same stone.
Firebolt. Not on the cart though.
Yes, shit.
Yeah, I presume
Yeah,
you're
mhm.
stopping so you can firebolt it.
Yes.
Okay. The stone now has a spot on it where it is scorched. And as you continue on, you pass the rock. About 30-40 minutes pass, you come back to the same area. No scorch mark. But it is the exact same rock. As you can tell, this is some form of illusion. With your Arcana check. Something illusionary keeping you in place.
Perhaps try heading back.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's start going backwards and seeing if
There's still...
you only go
As you-
about the mile, 2-3 miles ish to.
As you start to travel back, the same path. Just in reverse.
I think we have to go in the woods.
Well,
I
we
don't
might.
want to go into the fucking woods.
Well, there's
Raylith,
not
your
much.
your knowledge of magic, you know there's always ways to break things like this, but depending on what's happening, whether it's the land doing this to you or whether it's a person, what do you do?
I'm. That would be detect magic, is to trying to figure out where the source is coming from. So, I don't have any of my spells yet because I'm not 3rd level or 5th level. Can I just fire a firebolt off to the left?
Do you want me to detect magic?
Rayla doesn't know you have detect magic.
You do because I've used it before.
Have you? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they used it in the cave.
Yeah, Rayla's just gonna tell you. He's gonna turn to you like, hey, do that. Do detect magic. He's still gonna do the firebolt. He's gonna shoot it off. Well, first he's gonna turn the cart back around, then he's gonna stop it, shoot the fireball off to the left to see if it goes the 120 feet before dissipating, or if it goes a certain distance and stops, or a certain distance and hits something. Or disappears, whatever it is, yeah.
Oh my god, this really probably doesn't go this whole way, but there we go.
No.
No, it doesn't. It's just the way the map's made. Understood.
Yes. Very the
I mean,
fucking
as
rage.
you-
I mean, Ava, that's almost like saying that our horse is 3 miles long. Like, yeah.
Yo.
Alright, as you cast this magic, you're almost you're able to quickly tell that the entire area around you is glowing with a faint aura.
Is there a place where it's more?
The pathway to the right,
It's really
or to your
glowy.
left currently. Yeah.
It's
We turned around, that's right.
No, we turned around.
Yeah, we turned around.
It's.
Well, technically, it was on your right as you were going in this direction.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The cart
We are
is
going
this
this
way.
way.
That's what I said. The first thing he's doing
Oh,
is turning the
you
cart
turned
back around.
around.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. My bad.
So, no, it's fine.
There you go. So it is
Does
to your
my
right, yes.
firebolt do anything?
It just fires off until it eventually dissipates.
Okay. Everything is lighting up for me, but it's more down the path.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast in the direction of the path it's leading.
Understood. You fire an Eldritch Blast. Are you firing at something or just down the path?
Just down the path.
Okay. Well, the path leads towards some wooded things a couple miles down, so it just fires off and just eventually dissipates as it hits nothing.
Understood.
Well then, we can stay on this path forever and eventually die, or we can go down this off path and hope that we can find whatever's causing this and
Also, for note, Olvara, you do see purple glow.
It's very purple.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Raylith, you understand that the School of Magic for Illusion glows purple.
Okay.
I have a question. Are the horses looking very exhausted because we keep turning around?
The horses are appearing to start getting a little bit more tired as they have been still traveling.
Okay.
You're
Should
starting to exhaust your horses.
Should we rest at the beginning of the path and then head in once we're rested?
Probably a good idea.
You also recognize the
So-
path in the forest would be a lot harder for horse travel, especially with a cart.
We might be able to find a place to leave the horses and
Yeah, let's tie them up
Walk.
and...
We can leave Auric here.
the guard. We could. It's the way no one
Yeah.
takes our wagon. We'll
Let's rest first.
hitch the horses so that way if someone can't just hop on and run away with the cart, they would have to reset the horses back on. And we'll leave Ulrich here.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
But I don't think we should rest inside of a magic area, because anything can happen.
I'm really tired.
Okay.
Same, but we're going to have to deal with this.
I mean, we aren't tired, the horses are, other than Alvaro. So, and we're not going to sit here for 8 hours. So we should deal with this.
Yeah. Let's
Understood.
go.
So you're bringing them at least to the forest entrance and then hitching them?
Somewhere that's shaded.
Shaded and kind of a bit inconspicuous, you know, hidden.
Understood. You bring them into the forest path, find them a good little opening. You do notice that if you truly wanted to, you could potentially rest and still bring the cart. It would just be a tougher travel. Like tough terrain, so it's just double the distance. Like you'd have half the travel time. Or I mean double the travel time, technically.
I mean, would it just be faster to go on both them?
In technicality, the horses I believe are still technically faster. It's just harder on the horses. And the cart.
I'm not voting for that one.
We can rest here. Bring the horses. Or we can leave the horses here with Ulrich. And chance potentially bumping into some horrible monstrosity.
I mean, if we're gonna bump into a monstrosity, we're gonna bump into it either way. It's just if we have the cart or not.
Mm-hmm. And Ulrich.
And Ulrich, yes. Which means obviously there's the chance that if we bring the wagon could be destroyed as well as the horses be killed.
About I don't know. What do you two think?
Both for valid points.
Alvaro, what do you want to do? Do you want to bring Ulrich and the horses or not?
I don't want to risk the horses dying.
Then I guess it's us for going on foot and we're leaving Ulrich here.
I'm gonna say out of character, it's probably not good to leave the player behind even though he isn't here.
Yeah. We can hitch them and hope no one touches them.
I mean,
I
we're
will
all
say for
really
this-
inconspicuous. Yeah.
Yeah. You believe that there's enough tree coverage to where you shouldn't have to worry too much about someone diverting off the path. If the stories that Doubt is telling you are true, most people would be avoiding these woods regardless.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, Ulrich.
Yeah, let's just go.
As you all hitch the horses up and continue into the woods, you find yourself eventually on a path that opens up a bit as the trees start to dissipate. The path seems to open up quite large, as if carts have been through here. Let me get your guys' tokens on the map, and I'll drag you guys over. It is... God, such a good idea you brought Ulrich.
Mm.
All I'm gonna say.
I'm sorry, I'm used to Church's campaign and us leaving people out
No,
of it.
I will never have that be a thing because you guys will always
No,
need
no, no,
your
no, no.
party.
So it's not us leaving anyone out. It's Xena's character just not wanting to be with the party, so Xena's character just leaves. No one else ever doesn't go with the party.
No, I'm meaning when the when the
Well, when the
player's
player's
not
not
there.
here. Okay, yeah, fair.
It's just because, like, yeah, I like it so that, like, if, like, my explanation's always, hey, if you have a cleric and the player's just not active that day, it's like,
Yeah,
that's
it
a little
screws us over.
awkward. You
Yeah, I
don't have
know.
your
It,
healer.
it screws us over all the time when Rogan is working. It's not Rogan's fault, obviously, but
No, yeah, exactly. But that's why I like to do where I don't really say anything as their character, but their character's still going to be there in battles and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
the only problem I have with that is obviously if they die, which then the player's like, really, I died without, well,
No,
Okay.
but there's ways
Yet
around that,
again,
so,
Nick, the DM can fumble dice so that it doesn't happen.
yeah, no.
That player at that moment isn't a player anymore. It's controlled by God.
God.
It is a god character. Okay. Is everyone ready?
No.
You find the
let's
clear
go.
opening past
Aurora
the
came with me.
trees as you get into more of an open field that seems rather strange to be here, as the path went from being thin and heavily cloaked in trees to more open, as if carts were able to be led through.
Where are you shoving the druid up front?
Because
I have a 12.
You have Shillelagh.
I have a 12 AC and 30 health, and I'm exhausted.
You have more health than me. Also, because you primarily use
You have
melee.
more health than me.
You primarily use melee while fighting, so it's Ray that sees you're using melee, so he's going, okay, you're gonna melee fight, so that's your problem.
Oh.
As you guys get into this weird opening, you obviously hear Ulrich say some shit about this being extraterrestrial or whatnot. As something's amok here, as Ulrich always does if something strange happens.
Ulrich, your face is extraterrestrial. Anyway.
He'd probably look over to me and be like, "Is this your doing?"
Yeah, seriously. As you continue down. the
I'm
path.
surprised he hasn't questioned Raylith, because we're the exact same.
Rayla didn't pop
I
out
feel
of
like
a
he just
portal.
wants to always question you.
It's because it's me, and Dro's
Rayla
just
also
like,
didn't
yeah.
pop out of a portal out of nowhere.
1 second.
Oh.
As you begin to approach, these things in front of you that you've now noticed turn in your direction.
What are those?
They are not moving, but they have turned to look at you.
These are beavers?
They look like those are birds. They look like
Give me
birds.
2 seconds to show you guys the art here.
It's gonna be a beaver, I'm telling you.
It's a fucking bird, you dumbass.
Yeah, that's a bird? Where are the wings?
Those are
So it's almost like-
feathers.
it's almost like a griffin, man.
Those are feathers. That's a bird. That's a beak. That's talons. That's a
It's a beaver.
that's a tail. What?
It's a beaver.
From what you can see, 4 creatures guard the entrance to this building. They're just wandering slightly until they've seen you, in which they turn in your direction, staring, waiting to see
Well then,
what your
shall
next
we?
move is going
Ready,
to be.
this game ready for combat, everyone will see that.
I don't.
They seem to be on guard as you start to ready for combat.
Alvara, you're good at with animals, right?
Do those look like animals to me, or do they look like?
I mean,
something
they
else?
definitely look like kind of like creatures. Maybe they're animals. They have feathers and a beak.
Hey, Ulrich, why don't you go with
Oh.
her, just in case?
Understood. No, stop moving. The second you moved forward, I need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it.
And thank God for my major detriment. Anyways.
Did I just roll for you by accident?
No, I rolled.
Okay, just making sure. Need to switch the music over because my ADHD actually allowed me to think about it this time.
I forget you get initiative at disadvantage.
I get everything at disadvantage.
Tab? What does exhaustion 1 do?
Ability
Understood.
checks
Oh
and
god,
saving throws
Elvira
are a
is...
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Yeah,
ability check, yeah.
yep, it is technically an ability check.
I
Understood.
actually have a 4 because of the rock.
Oh, you do
Oh yeah, so
technically
you're
have a 4.
above the...
What is your dex? I'll compare yours dex to the Dwarven's.
My dex is a 13.
Nope, they have the higher dex, so
Well, they're
they've gone
above
before you.
the third one, because one has a 3.
No, their dexterity in general is a 15.
I'm seeing if she has a 4.
Oh,
would that
one
be
does have a
above
3.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Let me change the number here. 4. Yep, thank you. There you go. There you go.
You need to create an order for that.
Yeah.
For the rock?
Yeah. I'll remind you after session if I remember. For pause.
Yeah, if either one of us remembers. Understood?
Rock
Beginning
aura.
combat. Rana, you notice as the second Olvara got closer, they've not moved, but they have gained, they have gone into a more defensive state as if they're attempting to lure you off, getting ready to charge.
Hmm.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Well, you'll be fine.
That's a good name. Crow Beaver.
The funny thing is, I'm also the healer. Why am I up here?
Could you let yourself get talked into? I don't know.
Listen, magic user, only seen really using a bow, using melee, so of course you're up front.
Magic user!
I've only seen you use melee!
I've burned things down!
I wasn't there, that was just you and Ulrich.
What
I
everything else that
primarily
we've
see
attacked?
you use melee. Because
No!
you always shillelagh every fight, so...
I'm gonna hold action.
Bless you?
Oh, my Blick's dying.
We're good.
Bless you.
Hold
Yeah.
action. Fire bow at enemies when they get close.
Understood. How close would you like them to be?
I mean,
If they attack Olvara, I'm assuming? Or like,
yeah, basically.
understood? Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't end my own turn, so yeah.
Oh, can you not?
It's not there.
Weird. This is weird.
Unless it changed
Firebolt.
position, but yeah, no, I don't see
Oh,
end
we're
turn.
going straight to the violence. Understood.
We are going straight to violence.
Well, you see, the unfortunate part of
Part?
summer is, well, punch first, talk later.
Well, that's going to hit. 7 damage, understood. As the Dwarven takes the fire directly to its feathers, some of its feathers seem to singe and scorch and flame, and it kind of whimpers a bit and rears back, sounding similar to what we would refer to as an eagle. I can't do that sound. As it now is looking in your direction, Raylith.
Oh yeah, I can't turn. There's literally no button there to end turn. I'll move.
What?
Yeah, there's no button there anymore to end turn.
What the fuck?
I will
I'm like thinking if I should restart the foundry real quick or
just
reload
move
the.
there.
But I don't. We're on combat to be.
End turn. Or I can
Yeah, I'll
right click.
end it
Or
for you.
I can just click my token up top and end it.
That's so weird. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's being buggy.
Not a big deal.
Understood. This Dwarven is going to dash. Which means it can move 80 feet.
Oh.
So it's gonna.
Hello.
Yeah, it's dashing right here.
Hello.
That activates. Did you say attack or move closer?
I'd say
They
attack.
said move closer, I believe, right? Or was it just when they attack?
When they get close to Olvara. Was the wording?
Understood. So
It's a
you
bad
could
angle.
now. I'm gonna turn it to your turn real quick. Then you can.
That's a bad angle.
Goodbye.
I mean, you technically could have shot it on its moving up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's just,
you could have
know,
attempted to shoot it
Yeah.
while it was running over.
just
but
take it
was
that's
dashing.
slowly bop bop bop
Yeah,
bop bop.
sure.
Yeah.
Huh?
So go ahead and roll.
Previous.
What's it doing?
There's a longbow roll somewhere.
I'm
Motherfucker.
looking for it.
Cancel.
I found it.
No? Okay, so I need to click cancel yes.
Mhm.
And then it. Okay.
Weird.
Normal.
Everything's happening in this game that's
19.
something.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 6. Yeah. Or 11. Okay. You pierce the side of it near its hind leg with an arrow as it shoots off to the side but still finds its way to Avara. Now it's your turn. So far, you've seen a firebolt fired at the one near Alvara and an arrow fired into its leg.
Chill touch
Understood.
to the one that's by Olvara.
Go ahead and roll attack. That hits. For necrotic, as a hand reaches out from a different area of existence behind it and touches it, you notice the feathers start to evaporate and decay in the necrotic substance of disgustingness. Alvara.
I'm just gonna move here.
Are you
Hey,
able to end your
that's what
turn or
happened
no?
to me.
Nope. But I can do that.
Understood. This one is also going to dash. This one, on the other hand, though, going for the bow user. Ulrich, knowing him, would rush here. Gotta remember what he has for attacks here.
Sword.
Sword.
Might.
I don't think he'd use smite yet. That hits. Let me roll his damage. 7. Okay. What's he have for bonus actions? Really doesn't have much for bonus action, does he? Shield of Faith on.
So I'm not telling you who to do it on. I'm just saying that you're still ready. By the way, Rama. If you want to remove that.
Yeah, I think he'd probably Shield of Faith them.
He is
Happy.
never Shield of Faith.
Is he never?
No, he's
Okay.
only done it on himself.
Yeah, he's only done it
Understood.
on himself.
He'll cast it on himself. Gives him a +2 to his AC, so he
Yeah,
now
it's
has
a
21.
I can't tell
Understood.
if Jaro's home or not.
If he gets home, he's welcome to jump in. If he so
Message him now.
chooses. I understand after work, it's a little... Ugh,
Especially
you know?
with him working on a farm, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
In
just-
the
I
dead heat
understand
of
that.
summer.
I would just shoot him. I would shoot him that message, Ava, just in case, you know.
Just in case he wants to. If he's around. Okay, this one is going to bolt down here. The dash, and that one's turn. Elvira.
I'm trying to think of a cone so it doesn't hit Ulrich.
Good luck in that department.
Yeah.
It's 15 feet right there, wouldn't hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if you can angle it that way. I know I can, because I can, you know, precisely drag it, but...
I mean, we can point out that that's what they're trying to do, so.
Yeah, it's.
There
not
we
that big of a deal.
go.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'd say 15 dex. First one
Fuckers.
saves. The second one does not. Is it half if you save, or is it no damage if you save?
Is half.
Okay, so the first one takes 5 because you round down.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Mhm.
you round down. And the second one takes 11. Understood?
Template. Get the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Get the. How the fuck do I get rid of template?
I think it's building, right? The building tab? The
Yeah,
measurement?
building tab, measurement controls.
Token,
It's
it's
not
on
letting
yourself.
me do.
It's on yourself.
Oh.
And then, yeah, delete key on your keyboard. Did you
It's
click?
not.
Hold on.
There we go.
Did you click measurement tool just for the future?
It is measurement tool, yes.
Yeah.
I deleted it, but yeah, that's what it is.
It wouldn't let me do it.
I don't know why it's being weird. I'll update stuff tonight.
Okay.
So yes.
And I'll also try to figure out what the fucking numbers are, because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's fine. So far, I
All
only
of-
see the one on Olvara.
Yeah, that's the only one I see as well. Is that the end of your turn, Olar?
Yes.
Understood. Ending your turn.
See, now it's
Yeah, now the
gone.
one's gone. So now it works. Did you update anything?
Now it works. No. Dash action, so it can't do anything. And now that the second round has appeared, before you take your turn, a random woman appears from exiting her building. Let me see, is not gonna. There we go. And walks over. What may you be doing with my pets?
They started attacking us.
Why are they so aggressive?
They defend my area.
We didn't do anything. We were just walking and traveling.
So you approached.
We didn't know where else to go because when we were traveling, everything was being weird.
Yeah, there was a weird infinite loop thing.
Yes.
Rather strange. Well, I can call them off if you'd like to have tea instead. Maybe send you on your way shortly.
That sounds nice.
That sounds a lot better, and I can heal the one that's really hurt.
And she seemingly whistles as they all back down. Put your weapons down, and I'll have them return to me.
I have no weapons out.
Never do I.
No, but she can see two people. Raylith is still technically at the ready. Rana has a bow, and Ulrich has a sword drawn.
No, I don't. I'm not in the combat action anymore.
Oh, understood.
I'm just wondering what Jaro would do in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Ulrich would be very amiss to
Well,
doing
they
this
started
because-
attacking us without any warning.
Can I look at her and see if there's anything off with her other than just a civilian?
You can attempt.
I'm fearing because you've been doing a lot of face shit recently. I'm afraid.
I
You
I have
bastard.
a question.
I've told
Does
them
she
well.
seem Fey-like because of where Ovara is from?
You can roll an insight check.
Oh.
Now roll me an investigation check. Because that's the actual roll I need.
10?
They seem fine.
Fuck this exhaustion.
And Raylith, if you would also like to roll an investigation, because I know you're trying to perceive something. To both of you, they seem like a normal human. They seem like what they look. Which is a normal human girl just living out in the middle of nowhere.
Sorry, I'm just taking a second to decide if my flaw would continue fighting or...
Understood?
I have one question.
Yep.
What CR is this creature?
You don't get to
The
know
creature in front of you?
Yes.
You don't get to know that.
Fuck. I was wondering if I could turn into it.
I'm assuming not.
Presume no at the moment.
No, at the moment, understood.
Ulrich, Raylith, chill the fuck out. We can
vile
talk about it.
abominations.
I don't care. It's a vile
Write down.
abomination.
Can you roll a persuasion, please?
I will burn you both!
Wait,
Okay, I'll calm down. High enough for me.
Ulrich, chill the fuck out.
yeah, I'll make it a persuasion check. Why not?
That's perception. I want persuasion.
Gotta get above a 15.
That
Boom!
beats that, yep.
Understood. Fine, even if they are vile abominations, I'll be on my
You
guard.
put
I
up his
can't wait to show
Elvira.
this
I'm
to
not putting
Jaro.
down my spell, though.
You put up with Elvira.
That's different.
No.
What?
Huh?
Okay. Then, since everyone has sheathed their weapons, I will end combat. As
To both of you?
she then whistles again, and a different tune this time. Actually, I need something a little different here.
I really want to turn into these.
And then each one by one, returns to her side.
Oh, why are your pets so aggressive?
Anyone who approaches carelessly in my domain, well, meet with these.
Would you still like me to heal him?
Instant
it-
cantrip message to Alvaro, don't.
No, they'll be fine. I do appreciate the offer.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
since
shall you come inside for some tea?
We'll come inside to talk.
Come on now.
Okay.
As they all follow and reaffirm their defensive positions.
This is why I should not be leading everything.
Come now. Come on. So you all step inside.
Whee!
What you mean leading?
You notice a quite normal house adorned with Yeah, I gotta grab Ulrich. Fuck. Ulrich would be the one that's like, I don't want to go inside. Don't want to go inside.
He'd probably just stand at the door.
Don't worry, Raylith is ready to fuck this bitch up.
Oh my god.
As you enter inside, you notice plants. This person has quite a few plants, vines, whatnot. They seem to be very in tune with nature. They seem to have some flasks off to the side, where they might have been messing with stuff, mortal and pestle, stuff like that. They ask you all to sit down, find a spot to sit if you would like, sit at the table or one of their many chairs aligned.
Can I tell if she's a druid?
You could roll for it.
I don't know
Roll
what to roll
investigation.
for that. Is it an investigation?
Raylith is
You're
not sitting.
investigating something.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, no, you can't tell. You just know that this person seems to enjoy, the plants they have around, the medicinals, the rather regular ones, the ones that look prettier and whatnot.
Your
As
home.
yeah, I appreciate that. Do you find a chair? I'm going to go make some tea for anyone that wants some.
No, no, no. We really just wanted to apologize for harming your pets and roaming around your area. We just need a way to get out of that weird kind of what was it you said, Relif? An illusion?
Illusion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Obviously, we'll
Illusion's rather
compensate for
strange.
any help that you may offer, but like a way around it potentially.
No, you don't need to compensate me.
I
I could lead you to the path.
okay. We left our horses, so
Hmm.
You care to explain why there's an illusion there?
I know not of any illusion. I live in the forest here. I don't rarely leave. I very rarely ever leave, as I don't need to. Everything I need's here.
any reason why you're in the forest?
Because I like my seclusion,
Fair enough. Actually, I don't blame you.
and with the weather changing as rapidly as it does, it's nice to just have shade when I need it.
Fair enough.
And this is where I found my pets.
Understood.
They're rather kind and gentle.
I'm sure they are very loving.
One of them needs to be taken care of now, though. I'll have to see to it that that happens.
Yeah. I didn't mean to. You just see something attacking your friend, and you're just like, well,
Well, from what I could tell, none of them actually attacked any of you.
aggressively running up to someone that might be seen as a form of an attack. Especially when you hear some things about these woods.
Oh, what kind of stories do you hear about my woods?
Oh, hideous creatures, people going crazy, people coming back like they've lost everything and anything.
She seems to
People coming back.
shift slightly.
Different, just stories.
Stories. The appearance of this woman, by the way, is extremely pale, as the hair is almost completely white as well, the eyes silvery blue. The skin is almost pristine. No blemishes, no dirt, the clothes clean. The house, extremely clean as well. Smelling of floral and flowers. Things to the like. It's a very sweet smell. I do wish to at least offer tea for you. Maybe calm your nerves.
Uh, no, Hence, but I don't really take tea from people I don't really know.
Rayleigh is pretty much getting ready to cast Mind Whip. Because it's vocal, no somatic, he doesn't need to, like look like he's preparing, but he doesn't like this.
Understood. Well, if none of you would like tea, then that is unfortunate. I was going to make some good tea. I had some good stuff in the back ready to go.
Oh, maybe another
I don't.
time if we're ever
I
in the
very
neighborhood.
rarely get visitors, after all.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Perhaps we'll visit another time. If you want visitors, that is.
Perhaps. Maybe you shall. It is hard to find my place, though I'm very surprised you found it so easily.
Interesting.
Well, it is going to be nearing nighttime very soon. Are you sure you wish to travel?
We have been traveling through the night since it's been, cooler.
Well, in technicality, you rested for 4 hours, so it would have been morning when you took off again. So you have actually been traveling through the day.
Yes.
So you
No.
wish to... Well, it's not night yet, so if you wish to travel in the night, you may have to wait a few hours.
Well, it gives us time to go back to our horses, fix them up, make sure they're all ready to get going.
I presume I could lead you in a direction. Whereabouts did you leave your horses?
Following the path up.
Did you leave them by the entrance of the forest?
Yes. Why?
No, I was wondering. That way I know where exactly to lead you.
Okay.
And then, if none of you want tea, I guess we shall make our way.
Right.
If you'd like to start exiting.
Of course. Ulrich, if you'd like to start moving.
As the interior changes slightly. I need everyone to roll perception checks.
Just saying, if it's anything illusion.
We can do this without fighting.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I do have a flaw, so I must abide by it.
He
going
does
to
have to
kill
abide
you.
by
It
his
was chosen by the dice.
flaw.
Normal
I'm going to
Rayleigh,
kill you.
Spring Rayleigh would want to walk out the same.
Xena, are you here?
Hi, sorry, what?
Stop reading
perception
manga.
check, please.
I'm zoning out. I'm not even reading anything.
Joking.
Perception? Sure, here
Yes,
you go.
please.
I'm crying because I think I know what this is. And I want out of it.
DM me, I'm just curious. I'm not gonna tell you if you're right or wrong, but I'm very curious.
Oh, I know when my eyes hurt. My screen monitors have been at 100% brightness.
Yeah, you probably should put sleep mode on. Just a little
Yeah.
I never do sleep
Okay.
mode.
Raylith and Olvara. You two meet the DC. You notice that some of the leaves change. Just a little bit. Not anything too heavily. It's very subtle changes as the leaves are decaying. And Ulrich is exiting the building.
Can I roll Arcana
Next
to
time.
see if this is illusion?
You could roll Arcana or Investigation.
Oh, or investigation. Yeah.
I'll say since I said that after you rolled, you are welcome to roll the other one if you'd like.
They're both a +6, so either or, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then you cannot tell. Maybe the plants are just naturally wilting at this moment.
Wait, what? I'm
He
sorry.
rolled Arcana or Investigation to see if he could tell why the plants are wilting. Whether this is an illusion.
If you'd like to could you assist technically?
Not really.
No,
They'd have
yeah.
to do
They
their
cannot.
own.
I
They
can
have to
assist
do
with
their own.
Arcana because I have proficiency, but you know.
Yeah, but you didn't realize, yeah.
Well, you didn't give me time, bitch.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I
get the
mean, it would be an open
perception?
discussion if you were assisting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that you didn't get the perception either.
It'd have to be open, yeah.
What do I
Okay.
see?
Nothing. You
Oh.
see the same thing as he does. Maybe this is natural. Well, you as well, little one.
Oh,
It was lovely. Maybe next time we'll come for tea, huh?
Maybe next time. Now, shall I show you the path?
If you wouldn't mind.
Shall we go get your horses first?
Yes, that is a good idea.
And then we may come back and I'll show you the correct path.
Understood. Let's go get them.
She starts to walk. Her Warven walk alongside her.
So how long have you been here for?
This is difficult because I gotta control Ulrich too. Okay, I'm just he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. How long have you been in this for? Yeah.
A long while.
Oh.
Very long while.
Understood.
As you continue up, she brings you back into the forest, is where her Warven stick close in between you and her. Keeping her guarded, they dodge in between trees, and she simply strides. But you do notice, everyone like to roll a perception check to see how much you notice. Nice natural one. Okay. Understood. Doubt, you'll notice that she's not struggling to walk through this brush like some of you are. The twigs and whatnot seem to not be tripping her up. She doesn't seem to stumble over any rocks, and she's not slowing pace. She keeps a steady pace through the trees, not even looking around her, as if nothing scares her here. As you eventually make it closer to the tree line, I'll let you go ahead and grab your horses and bring them here, as I do not wish to go further.
Understood.
Follow the path back, and you'll find your way back to me.
Okay.
Then I shall show you the path out of here. And if all of you do, you continue your travel, in which night begins to fall. And you find your horses still tied to the trees they were before. Do you attempt to go back?
Group decision time.
Group decision time.
If
Obviously,
we
I
go-
believe Ulrich would be against it.
Mm-hmm.
If we do not go back, we might be stuck in a loop is the issue here.
She's
I feel
up
like
to
we
it.
need to.
She's probably up to it, yes, that's why. That's why I'm trying to be
So,
nice.
why don't we just destroy the source?
Alright.
How about we play ignorant unless it gets too bad?
Well, because if she's the one creating the illusions and she's taking us down this path, she's clearly gonna have something at the end of the path to meet us. How useless would it be if she made this illusion just to have people go down this path for no reason?
I mean, she offered tea, which is worrying enough.
Yeah, exactly. And she was also gonna probably try to say that we could stay the night in the area because it was turning nighttime. In the house when we were leaving, some of the leaves were wilting. I didn't see anything weird, but that's not normal for leaves to wilt that fast.
How about the moment anything else seems odd, we do what we need to do. But for now, let's just play alone. She might have genuinely helped us.
Mm-hmm.
We could also have Elvira walk in using Detect Magic and see if there's any more purple on her.
I guess.
I mean, I can if you want me to.
Right, let's get this quickly over and done with, okay?
Do we want to do the Detect Magic or no?
Probably a good idea, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message constantly on Alvaris that way. Oh well, no, I'll yeah, never mind. I'll do it then.
Okay. Are you all making your way back?
Yep.
Okay. You eventually find your way back. It takes a bit of time as the path is not smooth. As you get closer to her, though, the path seems a bit smoother than it was. In which she greets you. Welcome back. Shall we?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
When she brings you back to the open path, and where it opens suddenly in allowing the cart easier freedom of movement. Just say you're all bunched up in a group here. I'll move you all together. Or actually, I could just. You're all gone. You're dead.
I can't
You're
see!
dead. All of you are dead. Give me 2 seconds. Here.
Oh.
Makes you
Okay.
guys a bit smaller than her, but that's fine.
Ava, would you have casted Detect Magic before we got back to her, since it's a
Oh,
ritual?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, as you casted the magic and approached her, she is emanating the purple, and so is the entire area around.
Everything's purple. With the message, I guess?
Well, Rayleigh will message you first saying, "Do you see anything?" Then you can respond with a
Oh.
whisper.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Then, yeah. She
Yeah,
would
so
say.
then Rayleigh is going to message Doubt and Rana, each separately, of course, and tell them everything is purple. She's glowing purple. If that's what Alvar would say.
I said wait.
So
Understood.
why don't we just deal with the issue?
Upon that, she's still walking in the direction away from you. As you all are still following in the cart. So any decision you make, you can attempt. As you come to the opening and she starts leading you back,
Doubts?
Like I said, we were.
We walk. Well, we're gonna die.
Two of the Morven position themselves, just making ease of travel easier. So you continue on your path.
We still waiting?
Move these around a little bit.
We're going to see if she lets us out. You're being impatient.
She seems to be walking at a slow but steady pace. Again, nothing is stopping her. She seems to walk through grass and rocks just fine. As if everything's making way for her. She continues on.
So how far is the path out of here, out of curiosity?
Well, you're going to have to cross the bridge up there. It's going to be a bit of a struggle in a cart, but
Understood.
need to have you go up through the bridge.
Okay.
And she leads you up around this bend up to here. Let me just move it like that.
I assume we're moving, not exactly further in, but kind of like adjacent to the road.
From what you can tell, you don't know what direction you're moving.
Oh, okay.
As in this area, the sky seems cloudy, the sun hidden.
Never mind, I was just about to ask if I could see the sun, but that answers my
Yep,
question.
there you go, buddy.
So, Doubt, anything else? We're gonna keep going? Because...
But you have no clue where she's bringing you. So one Morven stands in front of her and one behind. She starts making her way across.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just keep an eye out on where we're heading.
So you start
Just
to
in
make your
case we
way.
need to go back.
The Worven stand behind. You know, you sure you don't want tea?
Unfortunately, we are on an urgent business to get to the
The
next
sun has set at this point.
the next town.
Urgent
Otherwise,
business.
yes.
Curious. As you may have guessed, I don't get much information out here. So,
Let's
what
just say
kind
one
of...
of the local towns has had a recent accident where supplies are required.
How unfortunate. I could supply some things if you'd like.
Unfortunately, it's mostly farming
A
supplies.
gift to the town.
No need. We
Something
are
to help
going.
them. You did say it was urgent. Could they not use these supplies?
We've got a good, decent amount, and I don't want to cause you any more issues.
It's not an issue. Not at all.
I, we really need to get going. I can't have us dawdling too much, if you don't mind. Who knows? Maybe on our way back, we might request some, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, your way back, whereabouts was the town?
North.
North. Hmm. Are you heading anywhere else as well?
The Twilight Fort.
Well, you'll be going west then.
Yes.
And
And
you'll
then
be
we're-
taking a far travel. Are you sure you wish to come all the way back here instead of just taking the supplies now?
Well, we'll have to come through here anyway.
Feylin is
So-
going to message down that if she insists on the supplies one more time, he is going to attack.
Just the slow turn look like, don't you fucking dare.
Oh, okay.
I rolled that D2. One is who is being completely patient, one is not. So
Ma'am, I hate to do this to you, but we really need to get going. I can't sit here and have. Trust me, we will be back here on the way back.
Trust.
Well, we have to come this way anyway, because we need to go through the Twilight Forest.
The last
So-
people I trusted that came here attempted to torch my home.
I understand that. I genuinely do. But we're not here to harm you. We're just unfortunately very busy, and it is getting dark, and we need to get there before it becomes sunrise.
She seems to be pondering.
wondering about what?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Inside.
If you
Well, if you're heading to the Twilight Forts, then the path up may be better for you.
we need
I
to
thought
head,
you were heading towards somewhere else.
we are, but after we're done there, we have to go to the Twilight Fort.
So where are you heading now?
Hadley.
Hmm. I understand. What might you be doing in a place that was just stricken with blight? Even if you ask for supplies, what may they be willing to give?
Hopefully, knowledge on how to quickly grow supplies back up, since it is a farm that was destroyed. If you can understand my urgency here.
Well, I can have the Warven walk you out, and I'll go grab the supplies.
What would you like in
They'll
Now-
return?
open you the path.
So I can give you one thing to try to, was it persuade? Because if not, he's going.
He's just gonna put a hand on Rayleigh and just mind message. You fucking do this. I'm going to turn you inside out.
Okay.
I think that's
Intimidation.
Oh, I mean, roll persuasion.
Oh, I'm rolling intimidation.
Well,
well, then natural fucking 20.
he's
Yeah.
not gonna attack, but he's not letting his
Rayleigh?
guard down.
You understand doubt is not fucking around here.
You just turn and smile at her. So, what would you like in return for these supplies? Because I'm not going to take them for free.
Like I said, they were a gift to the town.
You don't know which town.
Do I need to?
I guess not.
Come, my woman. Let us continue. Once we're out here, I'll have you stay by them. And she quickly looks to her Warven, says something, but out of ear's reach. And then vanishes.
Oh, that's spooky.
As some of you can hear footsteps walking alongside the cart, and then making its way back behind the bridge. As the Dwarven gather and just wait, staring.
Well, I guess Il- I guess we're going to go through Ilri once we go through. Well, what's it? Bridgetown, then Ilri, then Padstow, and then heading back. I guess.
Out of
As you
character, I
wait.
was about to bite the bullet
Yeah.
for going to have tea with her.
If you would have had tea with her, I wouldn't even accept anything. I would have attacked, because that's no. Even you should know, Ava. I mean, technically, it's Alvaro that you don't, because it's if they're
You don't
Fae,
accept
you don't
things.
accept things for free.
No.
That quite literally could have fucked over Alvaro, and you would know that from since you're a Fae.
That's what I was doing. She's giving these things for free, and she's been asking us to go have tea. Do you see where I'm getting at now?
No, because that's not really giving her anything. That's
It's
getting
giving her.
no, but it's because you're getting tea for free.
Yeah.
So
We'd have to give something back to her.
yes. So if you want to say technically that you're giving her your person for drinking tea, that would pay off the supplies, but now she's giving you this tea for free. So, and also this could be something with the tea, so, you know. Faye sucks, and I hate Faye.
Yeah. Why do you think I love him?
Yeah.
They are amazing. I'm learning a lot about them.
I'm just waiting for one thing to set off any of Rayla's spells and fuck this bitch up.
As more time passes, the Dwarven switch to each side of the bridge. She reappears, holding a sack.
May I inquire about what's inside?
Supplies.
Then
I've
I
stated.
will impart to you with some knowledge.
She smiles.
Be wary, as there are cultists in the area.
The smile stays.
Take the bag.
As if not worried. Not even a bit.
You're really tempting fate here, Pauls.
I'm playing it how I planned to play it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Wish it
It
was
went a
guys
little
are-
differently than I was expecting. I was expecting you guys to continue fighting the Dwarven. I was very
we
surprised.
might start
to
fighting
see
them
two
again.
summers. You might. Who knows?
And we get going.
I guess we shall. I'll continue showing you the way.
By the way, is it still... I'm gonna message Alvar. Is it still purple? Like, all over, like, here, going ahead of us?
Thulvara tells you back in the message. How long does Detect Magic last?
A minute.
Oh, it doesn't only
It's
last a
already,
minute?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they'd have to
God, no.
recast it.
Yeah, that's... Okay. I thought it was like a 30 minutes
Oh, it's
spell.
10 minutes. It's
Oh,
10
10
minutes,
minutes.
but it's been 10 minutes by now.
Okay.
I knew there was a 1 in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes by now. Time it took to get to this point. you continue on. As they then bring you to an area that seems different. This area starts to form. Give me a moment while I do something. Feel free to mingle for a moment while I get this set up.
Who wants to play boulder parchment spears with me? Shears. Oh.
What?
Rana? Boulder parchment spears. Have you ever played Olvara?
Fighting to stay alive, don't.
I'll teach you
Oh,
how
you
to
better
play
wake up,
Olvara.
because combat may happen soon.
Bitch,
This is
fever.
Boulder.
Oh, never mind.
Boulder beats Shears. But Parchment defeats Boulder. However, Shears beats Parchment.
Oh?
Mm. And then you have to pick a random one, and the other person has to try to. You have to try and beat the other person by guessing what you think they're going to go for. So like on the count of like 3, or even when someone goes Boulder, Parchment, Spheres, and then you pick one.
Oh.
Would you like to try?
Sure.
Okay. Boulder, Parchment, Spheres, go.
BRB.
Understood.
Yes.
This is Olvara attempting to play rock, paper, scissors with doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me not being ready for this.
Can someone tell me how injured my Werven are?
One is near
One near
death,
death.
and one is injured.
Yeah.
Like,
The rest are fine.
2 are unharmed, 1's near death, and 1's injured.
Yeah.
One's at 34. I just need to get their health set up.
Understood.
Can, while this is happening, Doubt have a quick peek of what's inside the bag?
You could.
Okay, I'm gonna have a quick peek to see what's inside.
What you see inside seem to be what appears to be with an investigation check, if you would like.
An investigation
Yeah,
check
I can
coming right up.
assist. Because Radith also wants to know.
So advantage?
This is with advantage.
19.
19. It seems at first like medicinal purposed flowers and leaves, things to assist in, less so that if anyone had to spend money on medicine, they could actually spend it more on supplies for the farm. But with further investigation, do you do anything to investigate these, or do you just look?
He's gonna kind of like try to very discreetly kind of like not like rummage through it loudly, but like slowly kind of like move stuff.
You are reaching your
around.
hand into the bag.
Yes.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Wow.
Okay. As you are reaching your hand through the bag down,
Mhm.
you notice something off. As one of the flowers strikes you with knowledge, while you and Rayleigh look at it, you both kind of look at each other with the knowledge of, wait a minute, that's not medicinal. That flower is a poison. as Doubt pricks his finger on a different flower. I'm rolling you a d4 for poison damage. You take 2 damage from poison. You are not poisoned.
Message. Well then, Doubt. Shall we? I believe we have far enough proof.
We'll wait for Ava to return.
Yes.
If you guys want to do anything else.
Yeah. We'll just talk before I actually go through with my action.
Just be ready for any second.
Oh, I am ready to jump off right now and, you know.
Like I said, we wait. Poisons can be used for anything.
Also, seeing that we're on a mountain... Actually, I don't even... Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask for that because I don't know this area, so...
Ooh. I forgot about this. Raylith, roll me an Arcana check real quick.
Guys, give myself guidance on this.
Sure. As you're attempting to figure out maybe what these Worven are. Because now you've heard the name. Understood.
I hydrated, by the way. Thank you, Silent.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was just...
Can I drag you down for a moment?
Yeah.
Arcane origins of the Worven. According to the legend, first Worven were created by hags in the high moors to serve as hunters and guardians. Some hags continue to use these creatures, but many Worven have become free from their creators and migrated from the moors into dark forests, scrublands, and rocky hills across the land. In these places, they are a danger to any who make the mistake of traveling at night.
And I know that hags are inherently, malicious.
Most are, but you can typically get out of situations with hags without fighting. There have been stories of people who've met a hag and lived to tell the tale.
Would I know if I roll, a case of history, any stories about what they had done to get out without combat?
Simply minding your manners.
Okay.
And do not accept anything, obviously. The simple Fae lore.
Yes, which
Do not accept
we
things
got
from the
around
Fae.
by departing information.
But yes.
Yes.
You ready to move back up?
Yep.
Doubts in
Hi,
your
doubts.
head. Uh-huh.
Message.
I'm sending
Oh, yeah,
Elvira
go for it.
one, so
Okay.
give me a second.
Did we just... As you were saying something about a hag.
What?
Don't worry about it.
The message Elvira would have gotten, that sounds like Doubt's voice, would be ready just in case. And the same would go to Rana.
And of course, Garrick. So Garrick. Or well, Ulrich.
Oh, Ulrich,
We
yeah.
just keep getting these here because Jarvis not here. Anyways, now you're getting a message.
Uh-huh.
Feel free to say it.
I will depart all the
Or would you
information.
like-
So yeah, just go for it. 'Cause I just don't want to mess it up and spread false information.
Understood. Is the only person you're sending this to Doubt?
I'll send it off to everyone.
Okay. So everyone would hear this information one by one. He would state that these are the arcane origins of these creatures that he read while he was in college. According to legend, the first Worven were created by hags in the high moors to serve as hunters and guardians. Some hags continue to use these creatures, but many Worven have become free from the creators and migrated from the moors into dark forests, scrublands, and rocky hills across the land. In those places, they are a danger to any who make the mistake of traveling at night.
Oh shit.
Yes. So we are dealing with a hag.
Understood.
Who, because we know did the illusion magic, specifically made that path that way. So we would come and see her.
Fuck. As you continue on the rocky, very narrow pathing, is coming to a very narrow end, even where the cart is struggling to make by. She sends her most injured warg ahead, or Warven ahead. And then she makes her way, which another follows. Another. One sticking closer to the cart. As the further you make it through, the harder it becomes for the cart. Raylith, are you still the one with the reins? Or would you say... Because Ulrich is technically on his horse.
Oh, yeah, I still have it.
Understood. I need you to make a...
Would Olvara be assisting?
Yes.
There you go.
What would be the best thing to roll?
Animal handling.
Yeah. Roll animal handling. See how well you're navigating this rock face with these horses.
Obviously, I'm asking you, since so I don't overuse this ability, but would I be able to use guidance for this?
Sure.
Okay, and this is at
Guidance
I
advantage.
was
since
gonna say,
we
it's
used
been a few
disadvantage.
minutes. It's been a few minutes, probably, since the last time you used it, so...
Okay.
We love guidance plus advantage.
Thank God.
As you continue along, you're able to hold the reins tightly enough as the horses are, moving around a bit more because the threat of the Warven are still close and the horses are a little unnerved. You notice one of the wheels in the back kind of slips down one of the rocks on one side, but you quickly pull off to the side, pulling the wheel back up, continuing along.
Yeah.
Bless you. As you continue to make your way, you make your way to the other side. Well, if you continue from here, you should eventually find your way.
Appreciate it. Would you like anything in return for assisting us?
I will not ask for anything.
Does anyone have anything for the nice woman?
May I assist you further?
No.
Ray,
it's
this is gonna message down again.
Yeah.
I basically just say, depart information of the green flashes that we're seeing to the west, but don't be too specific, obviously.
I was going to give her
Oh.
my skull.
Oh, do it.
I don't need that.
Oh,
Give it.
a skull?
The skull of
They
yes
have
or
a
no.
skull. Yeah.
Oh,
It tells you yes or no to the information that it knows.
yeah, that's right.
I'm going to hand that off to her.
She kind of holds it up and stares at it. Sure, this will do finely. I appreciate it.
Shall we get going then?
But before we do depart entirely from each other,
Yes.
shall we speak of the healing that was offered?
if I remember, you turned it down.
You
I
did.
did, but I've changed my mind.
Well, I have
I'll
not
offer you
offered
something in
it.
return.
Oh.
Really most injured one over.
What is it that you are willing to give in return first?
Maybe a bit of information. Something useful to a party such as yourself. One so willing to enter someone's home in the dawn of night.
Understood.
Maybe experience.
Well, I do not have to leave from here to heal them. I didn't say how much, but healing word.
Understood. That is a pretty good roll. Man, the information I can give you. When you enter someone's home so late in the day, mind your... Mind yourself, as you may find yourself in dire straits if you're not careful. These woods are not home to many friendly things, after all.
Understood.
I do hope you'll find your way out.
Appreciate it.
And you may want to do so quickly, as night has fallen.
Will do. Let's
And
get
the
going.
wolfen get hungry.
Let's get going.
Yeah, he's pulling the reins.
Do I? Understood. Start to make your way, and the Worven kind of snarl as if to scare the horse. And seems effective as the horses start to kind of neigh and buck up a bit.
I am going to try to keep the horses calm.
Understood. Give me an animal handling.
Fuck me!
The horses seem too scared at the moment to be listening to the person trying to calm them down as they continue to buck. They eventually find themselves sprinting off, attempting to get away from the Worven. Need a few of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Can't wait to fall off the cart.
As they are immediately picking up massive speed.
Oh.
15.
Understood.
I think someone's asleep.
Someone might have fallen asleep. Give me a moment. I'll roll for her. And Ulrich will be fine because he's in a saddle.
Cinnamon doesn't get scared.
No, Cinnamon probably bolted off too. It's just the fact that he's in a saddle and he's able to hold on a bit better than you guys are. You and Raylith are fine because you're in the front. You're sat down in a chair while the others are kind of loosely in the back. His doubt with a 5. Luckily, you have people No, actually, it's just you and Rana. So in technicality, there's no one in the cart with you as you slide all the way to the back, rolling, hitting things as you're sliding back. And lucky for you, there's a back to this cart. As you hit the cart, it stops you. And the cart continues off into the night.
Man,
Oh,
Doubt's
that's
just
so-
having a time.
So that
Ah.
interaction could have gone completely different.
Oh, I was planning on it. I was ready to kill a bitch. Oh, I would have. I
Very-
would have.
I
I'm
was
very
ready to bite the
surprised
dust.
you didn't. I was waiting for one of the summers to attack.
You know what? I gave the opportunity with obviously my flaw. The two rolls, they were good, so.
Hey, I'm
Also,
spicy.
yeah.
I could have turned around and burned her house when she said somebody burned her house.
Yeah. I mean, is your flaw punching first, talking later, or is it just being?
No, I made my own flaws. I'm just spicy and I only use fire spells, but I had offered to heal, so
Yeah. The heal is, I will say, is probably what let you guys get through.
Should have just killed her.
At
Burn
least
the witch.
for the moment.
Yeah, don't worry.
Because for a bit, it seems as if you're still going in a loop. As the path behind you closes, you continue in a loop for a while as the
man,
night continues to press on.
I really want to set the forest on fire.
But eventually, also when you get onto this map, I need you to delete your. Never mind, I got it deleted. Okay.
Did
Eventually,
detect magic, yeah.
you find your way, able to see Hadley through the trees, but all of you are starting to get extremely tired.
How about we get through these trees and then camp for the night, huh?
I'm more than extremely tired. Holy shit.
We'll get through the trees, camp.
Yeah. Just out of like the dense part of the forest into the more.
Yeah, we don't want to be in the forest.
No. Camp. And then
Understood. So are you attempting to push your horses a bit further?
Just a little bit further, just so we're out the trees, into the tree line.
Understood. You push your horses further. I need to roll something. Understood. As you continue to push the horses enough so you can get out of the tree lines into a bit more of a safe environment, one of the horses stumbles a bit
Mm.
as it has been technically traveling a very long time. It had a small break while you were doing stuff in the forest, but when you came back to it, it was still technically attached to the wagon, so it could not properly rest.
no, we aren't attached it.
Do we unattach them?
Yeah, we aren't attaching them and just hitching them. But nah, it doesn't matter.
Well, it rested for
Yeah.
a little bit, but it wasn't very long, at the very least. It merely took you like an hour to get to her, an hour back.
Oh, it's only an hour rest. That's fine. Better than nothing.
Better than nothing, but still pushing the horses a bit.
Mm-hmm.
This horse stumbles a bit, showing that it's weariness. Kind of mentioning the fact that you probably should lean back on the horses a bit as you start to come to the opening.
Just a little longer. Come on.
It continues on so long as it's told.
Just until they're out of the tree, like into the tree line.
Out of the
area.
dense part of the forest, yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I will say you've approached the out of the dense area of the forest.
And we'll set up the camp.
It is starting to. It is late into the night. You know that by the time you get to sleep and set everything up, dawn will be upon you in but a few hours. So you know that when you've finally awakened, it'll be nearly in the afternoon of the next day. I believe scroll back up for a second. The next person to roll at D100
Is Xena?
Ava?
No. Oh wait, I thought we
Xena?
went Ava, Nightblake, me. No, Xena. D100, unless you're too dead to get up.
I already rolled earlier. What is this? Okay.
Well, because I
Wait,
went.
Xena.
I thought. Wait,
thought-
am I wrong? I thought.
Um,
I thought we went Xena, Ava, Nightblake, me. Unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, we did. It's Xena's
Yeah.
turn.
I was trying to scroll up and find it.
It's fine. We'll run for Xena.
Okay, I perish again.
Understood.
Listen,
I
man, my
need-
entire body is burning up and everything's starting to ache. I'm
Well, yeah, we're.
dying.
I'm gonna say we're probably call session here, so that way we're not.
Uh,
Yes.
Understood. Well, before we end a session, I need everyone to roll perception. As it is the dawn of night. It's still dark. Okay. I'll go ahead and roll for you, Xena.
yeah, I
I'm
typed
gonna
in
roll.
general. Yeah, roll for
Yep.
me because I'm dead. Because it wasn't able to get to the mic.
Okay.
Or
Raylith and
computer.
Olvara. In the nighttime sky, you notice something block out the moon. As you hear the flapping of wings. It's well above you, almost hard, impossible to see in the night sky. But you do see the black as the stars in the moon are blocked out as it goes over you. And continues on its way.
What was that?
What
But
was
with the
Uh,
loud pants of wings and the design it made into the sky, you could only assume what you just saw.
Yeah. Oh, sleep well, everyone. Not telling anyone what the fuck was just seen.
Oh, okay, night night.
Night, night.
I am
Understood.
sleeping 8 hours. No shift, nothing.
Well, shift between me and Rama, so. I
8
don't
hours
Uh.
sleep. Let's go.
Because we're sleeping,
Uh.
so it's our shift, mine, and then yours.
Okay, so perception.
Yeah.
Yes, please. And if everyone wants to, we can go ahead and end the session here.
Might as well wait for. Oh shit, my tokens. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I don't mind.
I got it.
Well, no, you're sick, and we don't have Jaro, so.
I'm getting loopy.
Yeah, I think it's
God.
best that we end session, guys.
Yeah, let's end session.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll end the session there. Everyone lay down for the night. We'll pick up on these perception checks the next time.
Okay, gonna write
Oh,
in my
Yeah.
journal.
Wait, not do that. No.
Understood.
Where are we heading? At page.
Ava.
Night, Luke.
Me.
We should raid Andre. Yeah.
How do you spell how to
Okay,
live?
I will. I am.
I'll pull you to the main map.
There you go. General.
Adelaide. Thank you.
Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna send you guys over to Andre
Yeah, you.
and Mason Deer.
Alright,
So
guys.
go,
Go give Andre
show him
some
some
love.
love.
He's a pretty cool dog.
He's a he's a good dog.
I don't know what else to say to that.
kill.
Okay. Bye guys. Bye
Go give
bye.
him some love, though. Wow.